Hey, De'Aaron, first of all, how are you feeling after missing the game, and how does the knee feel? And just what do you make of the regression that your team has seen over the last couple, specifically?
I feel all right as far as the knee is concerned. But we just haven't been there defensively. We have to, get back to what we were doing. That's keeping guys in front. Being able to rotate and help each other.
Hey, De'Aaron, we could see you when you came off the court there after in the third quarter for the last time, and you were not happy. What was it that was it the effort? Was it getting pulled? What was it that you were unhappy about?
Oh, it's just individual defense, how we were guarding. We are going back and forth scoring, but you can't do that when you're down 17 or 18 at the time. So it was just what we were doing defensively.
Hello, Darren. I would like to ask you, how could you explain the two phases in the first half and the second half about the effort of your team on defense, and what would you like to change and what would you like to carry on about the game against the Nets?
Fourth quarter, I think the defense picked up, but sometimes it's too little, too late. But like I said, we just weren't there defensively today. And it was from the tip. They got everything too easy. They're catching shoot threes. They got a bunch of layups, and like I said, we just weren't there tonight defensively.
Jason Jones.
Aaron, just what's different about you guys' mentality on nights like this, where it seems like the effort isn't as high as it's been the previous 2 or 3 weeks?
I don't know. That's one thing that you want to not vary. Sometimes shots don't go in. Sometimes other teams just making shots, but that effort level, you always want that to be there every night. And for us, we just weren't keeping our man in front. We weren't helping our bigs if they come over to block a shot. No one got into their bigs' legs. It was just everything defensively. We just didn't do well tonight.
Yeah, Darren, I just want to get your thoughts on why these things keep happening. I know you say we wasn't standing in front of our man, we wasn't getting help from here to there. Why do these things always come back to haunt you guys, especially when you're on a roll?
I don't know. I think, sometimes things just happen. I don't really have an answer for that, but those are things that we can't let, define us. We can't let that be us. We can't, like you said, we got it on a roll. You don't want to be that team where it's like at some point, it's going to go back downhill. So for us, like I said, we just have to be able to do what we do every night. Those are things that, like I said, those are things that shouldn't vary. Let the basketball guys take control of, if you're not making shots or something like that. But if there's something that you can control, you always want to be able to control that. And, we didn't do that.
De'Aaron, would you mind just, I guess, kind of telling us what you saw in the Chimezi's dunk with Valanciunas, and just how that looked to you? It looked a little dangerous, I think to a lot of us.
He dunked the ball. Looked like Valanciunas was under him still, so he hung on the rim. Looked like he pulled his leg.
Okay. The physicality that you guys were doing a good job of matching that for that stretch of 8 games. Was there a step back there in these last 2 games, and how do you maintain and do that more consistently?
Definitely. I think they pushed us off our spots. We shot more free throws. We were getting to the basket, but overall, offensively for us, we didn't really get into a really good rhythm. We were allowing them, to push us off our spot. They didn't allow us to catch the ball where we wanted to. And that's what you want to do defensively to teams. You don't want it to be bang, bang, bang. Everything's easy. And I think that was the difference tonight in their defense and ours.
A couple more, Marshall Harris.
De'Aaron, just want to get your thoughts overall, because you kind of said, don't have all the answers. Do you feel like this team is more searching for answers in terms of getting that night to night, or is it just an execution of the game plan? What do you feel like is the biggest thing that you can even turnaround maybe in the next 24 hours when you play the Nets?
There's definitely not, game planning or anything like that. It's just, we knew what we need to do. And I would say like with Ja, we want to force him right, and he got left every time, and that's what I was talking about in the third quarter. That can go with game planning, but then that's just going with effort and trying to and playing defense the right way. You don't want a guy to go a certain way, and we keep allowing him to get that way. You're not going to win games like that. That's what it was tonight. It was you can say it has something to do with our offense. We still scored 110 points, shot 50%. Obviously, we didn't shoot well from three, but 110 points is enough to win games in this league.
Hey, De'Aaron, just wanted to get your thoughts. Obviously, a great season for you, but what is it like now having Tyrese Halliburton's consistent efforts off the bench, something that hasn't been there for y'all in the past, is there this year? That it does seem to be one consistent thing, and it should offer a lot of confidence, to the starters with his consistent, excellent play.
He's been great for us, especially with the shorten. He didn't get the summer league, and I think we played 4 preseason games. He's been great for us, man. It's crazy how well and how much he understands the game as a rookie. And he comes in, he could probably start for a lot of teams, but he's coming off the bench, and he's doing what we need him to do, and even more. So, we're continuing to grow, and he gets better every game. No matter if he's not making shots one game, or he's always doing something that impacts the game well for us. And he's just been great.
Sean Cunningham. De'Aaron, sorry if you already asked. We'll wait for a second, but just how close was it tonight to not playing versus playing?
I came in the morning when we had to get tested, and just went through some stuff and got treatment. I felt confident this morning that I'd be able to play, and then going through the warm-ups, the normal shooting stuff. I think we got done everything we needed to get done for me to feel confident that I could go out there and play tonight.
And if I could follow up just real quick, is it when you were thinking when it was green light to play, was that within mind with tomorrow as well, being that there's a back-to-back?
Yeah, definitely. You can always get hit in a certain spot, and there could be a setback, but as far as if I felt like I played and didn't get hit in that certain spot, then I felt like I was good for the back-to-back this weekend.
All right, last one, Crystal.
De'Aaron, after 3 straight losses, how much needed win is the game against the Nets?
You go into every game, wanting to win and calling it a must win, but we had a great thing going. Obviously the loss to Philly was tough. That's a good team, but then the way we've played, I think the last 2 games is much worse than that one, Philly loss. So being able to turn it around and playing better tomorrow, and give ourselves a chance to win, is what we're looking forward to. Actually, obviously, we want to win every game, but we need to put ourselves in position to win before you can actually win the game.